we'll see how it goes this time. Man, I was really acting up there. Okay. Oop. Gotta put on my, yeah, we're gonna have to, let's see, I think I need to make, 4 manufacturers, maybe 5. So we should go ahead and put them on the list. Okay. Yeah, I think I got some in here. Yep. Alright. Yeah, we want to switch our jetpack back on. Yeah. You can already see that the site much more clearly now that the flooring is up. Wow. Very large area. Well, you're going to see why soon enough. Alright, so... Yeah, let's start from back here. Okay, so these are going to be the supercomputers. The main product that'll be made here. Right, and so they need computers and AI limiters. AI limiters will be support. Plastic will be made downstairs. So the other thing we need to consider is high-speed connectors. So it's going to need basically 7.5 to run both of these. I guess we'll set it like over here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to do a train line to bring in the Caterium we need. Which, that's not too bad. It's basically a straight line from here, but I think it would be better than a conveyor or a belt. High-speed connector, so we have our choice. I think I'm going to go with that. That one produces 3 per minute, so I could overclock it slightly, because what did we say we needed to make? 7.5? No. 5.6 per minute. And that one makes 3. What's the other recipe make? Yeah, the standard recipe makes more. These circuit boards, that's one thing. Yeah, the cycle on that one's much slower. Makes 2 at a time, but yeah, we're going to be making a crap ton of quick wire in this plant. And the circuit boards. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go get some more materials, because I'm going to have to put down more than these. Yeah. This is also going to be doing the high-speed connectors. The regular recipe makes 3.75, so that's 7.5 between the two of them, and we need like 5.6 from here, so that'll give a slight overage that then I can put into a slight overage that I can put into containers for storage, basically. So I can use them myself. So that's going to be that. So let's see what we got on the list here. So that accounts for the high-speed connectors, plastic downstairs, AI limiters is going to be made back here somewhere, and computers are going to be made down on this floor as well. How many are we going to need? 3.75, so 7.5. I've got a few recipes for computers. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So then that'll be computers. Now we got a couple of options for computers. We can go this road, which uses more circuit boards, but also, yeah, I think we're going to do this because they need what, 7.5? Is that what I said? Yeah, 7.5. Yeah, we're actually going to need 3 of these bad boys, and I only put down enough material, I believe. Yeah, we got to go back. Yeah, this is going to be happening quite a bit during this stage. Because, you know, right now you're just sort of matching material parts for, oh, it's right here. Yep. Looking good. Gonna have to start making more soon. Sorry. You know what? I keep slipping off this thing all the time, so I'm gonna finally put down a rail that should have been there since I made the thing. Oof. Get the hologram lined up. It looks a lot cooler if you do. Yeah, I mean, this is such a big production floor. I imagine that these guys are gonna, yeah, be walled off and stuff. And this one will be like right there between them. All right. So those are our main production items. So, yeah, most of the products that the supercomputer machines need are made right here on the production floor. Well, not most, but the computers and the AI limiter or high-speed connectors. AI limiters will be made on the production floor behind them, and yeah, they're the only ones that need them. So the standard recipe, I believe, makes 5 per minute. So I might just downclock it a little bit. We don't really need any overage. The same for plastic, really. I mean, you know, we're just going to need to make a little bit of rubber and a little bit of plastic to run this place. I mean, at least that's what it looks like for now. Once we start figuring out the materials we need for some of these other items, you know, we got to put together for what we need for the AI limiters. And, you know, these high-speed connectors over here, they are very, very hungry for quick wire. Eating quite a bit. 420 between the two of them per minute. I mean, I got the fast belts now, so that may not be as bad a problem as it could have been. Yeah, this is where that stuff is made. On this floor up here is where all that's going to be made. So, all right. I believe I already have a blueprint for making AI limiters. I might. No. Aluminum ingot processing. No. Yeah. Man, it's going to be so hard to get that stuff up there. Going to have so many lifts to get it up there. That's the problem with the northern forest, though, is that either you're going to build high, or you know, your factories are going to have to be incredibly small, because the land out here is like really uneven, and you know, look. You know, I mean, even getting this production floor, which is the outdoor floor. I mean, it's the lowest floor I got, and it's almost touching this big rock pillar. Yeah. I mean, if you tried to build down here, you'd have almost no room at all. Alright, I think I got something for quick wire, though, which is definitely something we've got to look at. bring up some more material. Silica optimized. Yeah, because you know what I think I'm going to end up doing? This might seem like a crazy way of doing it, but I might have to um, make all of the materials, like the ingots and all of that, make that in a different factory, and then have a train bring over just all of the material that they need to, um, you know, make everything. Like the only thing that'll actually be done there is the assembly of the parts. And then like right here, I could build a fairly big factory that would just, you know, process all of this stuff and let it move up there. So that's something I'm gonna have to design, a fairly big ingot factory to get that stuff done. Is there any water around here? That would definitely help. There's water over there, but there's some water. What's it feeding into? I don't think that's deep enough for any extractors. Uh-oh. Something's trying to eat me. Oh, it's a spitter. Yeah, there's a... Is that sulfur? Ooh, very nice. Normal. Yeah, this would be a good place to do it. There's even sulfur over here. Yeah, that's a nice big lake. Ooh, and a geyser. Normal. Impure. The other one's normal. Yeah. This might be a good battery place over here, man. Shit. Like a pretty decent battery factory over here. I thought he was a different one. I thought I'd already killed that other one. I don't know. Pretty far away from the materials. I don't know, man. I might have to tear this thing down. Because I think it's just too high up to build here. Because it's... Yeah, I think we're going to have to relocate. This is going to have to become a big train yard for loading the train with all the ingots and stuff I'm going to have to make. Including the Caterium ingots. I wish I had some means to get water here, because yeah, I mean they're basically going to be, you know, piping all that. Hmm. Didn't like me standing on you. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Yeah. Yeah, because the problem is if we start using this body of water, we will be intruding on my aluminum project and how it needs that water too. You know, part of the reason I cordoned off that area. That's what the plan was. Ah, man, this supercomputer factory is turning into a real nightmare. Because I do not think it's going to fit here. Now that I see it laid out, and I see the material requirement, and the fact that it's that high up, I'm trying to figure out how to, how you going to get that stuff up there, you know? Maybe one thing if it only needed one or two types of material, but like, you know, that the reason that worked at the turbo fuel factory is because, well, because of that. Yeah, it only needed water and crude oil brought up, and the only assembly for any parts that it needed, which was the compacted coal, was assembled elsewhere and then brought in by train. Well, here's some water. Yeah, not enough though. I can already tell by looking at it, it's not very deep. And it's unlikely that I'd be able to fit many extractors in there. Sure would be cool though. Cool looking place to build it anyway. Alright, we're gonna get rid of it. Let's get up there and tear it down. At least I haven't put too much up there. It's gonna have to wait until I get my drone program up, because I've just now considered how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna have drones flying in all the goods. At least I did that. Since it was all built on blueprints, I can just tear it down, you know? Man, it was going to look so cool, too. I'm probably still going to use the same blueprinting. It's just, it can't be this high up. It's just not. That's not going to work. Can't be that high above the water. Alright, yeah, we're gonna dump off some of this stuff now. Oh man, I'm leaving crates in the air and shit. Ugh, God, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. How many crates am I leaving off? All over the place. Look at them crates. Damn it! Alright, we're gonna have to go back and drop off all this material. Oh, crates floating in midair and shit. Yeah, well, it's because I brought a bunch of materials over there to put down machines and then decided to rip up all the floor. So, ran out of inventory spots, basically. Well, that's going to change the agenda, because my agenda was mostly about, working on filling out that plant. And now that's a no-go. That's a no-go. Here, I'll throw some of these in, too. Convert these slugs over here into power shards. I think that's everything, yeah? Yeah, good. Alright, let's drop everything off. Okay, I get over there and get it all. I'm going the wrong way already. I'm annoyed by my lack of progress with that supercomputer factory. I thought for sure I'd found the perfect location there in the northern forest, you know, being so abundant with resources and all, but I might have to go back to my original plan, which was to build it in the desert. Problem is, there ain't no water in the desert, so then you got a whole other mess of problems to deal with. Oh, God, it looks so ugly right now. All these little crates floating in the air and stuff. Jeez, oh Pete, man. How did that even happen? Because I was doing it in the dark. Autosave. Fucks you again. Come on, man. Oh, God. Oh, they're everywhere. Well, I probably have enough to build some foundations now, so I can just walk and get them. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, it's not too bad. Now I got most of them. Oh my goodness. I mean, remember, I came over here with empty inventory. All this is just what I picked up here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. How many is left? Oh, just these four. Okay, beautiful. Okay. That's good to know. $200. $200. Yeah, it must have been from an entire blueprint. The flooring blueprint that was dropping all that. Yeah. I mean, I should have thought about it. I guess I did after it had already, you know, been going on a bit. But, you know, to build all this took me 2 or 3 trips over here because I couldn't bring enough at one time, along with all my other inventory items. So. Maybe I need to find some more recipes, because it seems like the problem with the building supercomputers is that the recipe is sucky. I can get these last two over here and then figure out what my inventory looks like. Oh, I'm fine. And all this down here too has got to go. Yeah, I'm still going to do something with that those oil deposits over there, but don't know what yet. Well, I guess the agenda has changed to let's find another location for the supercomputer factory, because we still need one. Alright, that's going to be good enough for now. Yep, let's get back to base, sort out our inventory, and figure out what we're doing next. I do not think grassy fields would be any good. Blue Crater might. I don't think they have any Caterium, but I could bring some there by train. We've got plenty of oil, but you know, oil we don't really need a whole lot of oil though. So I think really, if we just had a a couple of drones bringing in the rubber and the plastic, we could basically make the supercomputer factory anywhere where there was decent materials. So like this place would work. Sorry, but we don't need to leave an entire infrastructure for the oil and the rubber. You know, like I'm trying to bring in all that. It might just be worth my time to go ahead and develop the drone program. Make enough batteries to kickstart it, and then build a battery factory somewhere. All it needs is sulfur and plastic. So, you know, you could do that here. That would be a pretty fantastic place for one, actually. A little bit far removed for the plastic, but, you know, I could build a road. I could build a road. Have them make the the plastic and the rubber, right, or the plastic right here, and then build a road all the way over there to where the sulfur is. These guys could keep the truck fueled up, you know. You'd have enough to make a little bit of packaged fuel, and then just have him drive it over there. And once you got a battery factory, then yeah, you can just, you know, have a supercomputer factory anywhere you want, as long as you got the materials there. So then I wouldn't necessarily think that grassy fields would be the best place. It does have some good Caterium mines there, good nodes there. I don't know. Have to give it some thinking. Well, that's going to be what we do tomorrow. For now, we are going to go recipe hunting. So let's get back to base. That's one thing that didn't happen on stream. It was the last recipe that I got earlier from that last batch I found. I'd ended the stream and I waited around the last 10 minutes to see what it was going to be. And I got an alternate recipe for batteries. I mean, truly not bad. Truly not bad. Yeah. Oh, I was going to try to switch to my hover pack, and I was like, oh, you ain't got your hover pack, man. It's in that that container right there. Okay. Well, we're going to put these will go back, so to them. Some fuel in. And then fuel in. Oh, you ain't got no room for fuel? Shit, man. Here. All right. There we go. Okay. I'm disappointed. I thought I had found the perfect spot. You know, the whole agenda tonight was going to be about getting that thing built, but once I started doing the layout and trying to crunch the numbers on what it was going to take to get that material that high up in the air, I just could not get it to work, man. Alright, well, we're going to change the agenda then to, instead of 2 recipes, we are going to find 5 recipes. Because that's really disappointing. And if we're going to delay building that supercomputer factory again, we're going to need some alternate recipes. So let me think. Guess we could start in the swamp. Another thing I could do, I could spring for some. Oh, can't build them yet. Can't buy them yet. Thought for sure they'd let me buy them. I guess you have to have the tech to make them before they'll let you buy them. Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. Jesus. 3 tickets and all you get is 250 rounds? Man, you should get 1,000 rounds. $10. I already got the boom box. I just ain't been using it. Alright, to the swamp we go. I got my beep beep. You know what? Let's make some more of these too. Let's see. Dump all this in here. Before we go, we'll get this here. Let's see. What do I need for... Yeah. Alright, go grab all the... Take all that and all that. We'll see what we can make. Okay. Yeah, because I've been using them up, man. Alright. We got this vitamin inhaler. I'll make like 5 of them. Protein inhaler. Man, that's a good one for sure. Nutritional inhaler. Yeah, I'll make some of them. Get that up to say 15, I think. What's this therapeutic inhaler? Oh yeah, that's a good recipe right there. Yeah, we'll finish off with them. That'll just use up my mushrooms. Then we won't be worried about running out of them inhalers for a while. I had 17 of them and now I'm down to 9. So, not like, you know, imminent danger or anything, but, yeah, you know, dangerous enough. Alright, so then let's take this here and you just like stick it in your hand. It should just stack. Yep, 41. That is more like it. Alright, let's store all. I'll take that mycelia out. Ooh, pick up some more mycelia. Alright, take and take. We don't need all this turbo fuel. Leave that and that. Or all these alclad plates. Or all these casings. Don't need that either. All these motors either. Or all this concrete. Yeah. Is that we can grab some mycelia while we're in the swamp looking for hard drives. I mean, I guess I could build a supercomputer factory in the swamp, but I would really, really rather not. Yeah, there's a nice big old puddle of water. Oh my.
Strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Alright. Give me some material scans around here. We got any Caterium around? Nope. Any iron? Yeah, iron ain't far. Copper? Yeah, not far. Sulfur? Yeah, this might be a good spot for a battery plant right here in our home territory. Wouldn't that be interesting? We just have to ship in some plastic, but everything else is right here. Yeah, I'm almost out of cable. I should have picked up some while I was at base, but I didn't. Oh, look at you. Hanging out right here next to my head. Running through the savannah. Uh-huh. Sulfur right there. Uh-huh. Ain't unguarded though. Not out here it ain't. Oh, half my life in one fucking terror ball. Ugh, I hate the swamp. pure. Hmm. Yeah. And there's a hell of a lot of water around here. Oh. That might be a consideration. Let me give it some thoughts. Some mycelia. See, here it just grows in the ground. Oh shit, you fucker. Damn it. This fucker's still up. Got him. Four. Got that fucker. Ooh, nice big old chunk of mycelia too. How much we got? 50 almost. Oh, bacon agar. Uh-huh. I wonder if that's that same one. I found one near the far edge of the swamp, and it was one of those that needed the uh, oscillating, the temporal oscillator or whatever they called it. I don't remember. It's not an item you can make in this version of the game yet. Yeah, I think this is it. But it's alright. Damn it, there's another big one there. Look at them hatchers, man, they're huge. Oh man. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah. Yeah, superposition oscillator, that's what it's called. Yep. Can't make them. Oh. High-speed connectors. Oh, alright. Yeah. Oh, some more mycelia. Yeah. Well, that's the greatest part about getting this stuff in the swamp. It grows back, so it's like a renewable resource. You can just, come back later and get more. Before I found these pods, I had to cut down certain trees in the desert to get it. It was really the only way. Stuff doesn't grow wild. Ooh, a big old pile of them. A bunch more of them over there. Yeah, you're still picking that one up. The mushroom. Big old chunks of it. Yeah, for a while, before I got the recipe to make the alternate fabric recipe, this was the only way I had to even make fabric. So, making a lot of trips out here and just trying not to get found by the particularly nastiest and most dangerous creatures out here. Yeah, we're doing alright now. We got 2 stacks of 200, and that almost replaced all we used up. Yeah, this is a dead end. Alright, I'll start heading back in then. whatever it is. I see it. Oh, it's a hog. Whew. Okay. Hogs won't mess with you when you're this high up. They'll growl at you, but unless they're the rock kickers, they won't really mess with you. Alright, we're going to head over that way. What is this? Iron. Pure. Wow. Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Comply.
Research sphere. I'm just going to take the poison damage and keep on running. Hearing them quick footsteps. I can't even fucking turn. There's some... Oh, I'm getting like some serious chop. Oh, no. Get that off the screen. Got another one dead. Got him too. Yeah, this is the boss level one. That's why he's sticking on so long. Got him. Oh, got him. Quantum computer. Another one I can't get. Yep. Well, I think I've confirmed at this point that the last two in here are both special item. Um, but it is pretty awesome that I managed to kill one of the boss level stingers. That is the first one I killed in this playthrough. He did. Got him. Oh, is that another one of the bosses? Sure as fuck. Mm-hmm. I'm coming down and gonna run away. Don't have enough ammo to kill you today. I killed your brother. So, yeah. That's pretty much all the ammo I got. There ain't even no treasure in it to kill you, so. Yeah, I think I can make it up there. Yeah, that's a nice little safe corner to be in for now. Well, I lost him. That's all that matters. Whew. Hard drive. Another one, huh? Well, hmm. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think I've already found that one. Well, I don't know. That seems like it's pretty close to the geothermal plant. Yeah, I think I probably avoided this place because it's full of these poison things. Oh, too high. Damn. Missed twice. I suck. Yeah, it's right there in the middle. I see it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's close. It's closer than the hard drive. The hard drive is there. Huh. Oh, it's a hatcher. Shit. Holy shit. Motherfucker made it all the way up here. They usually can't jump that high. He must have gotten a little leverage on top of something. Give him just the height advantage he needed. Yeah, there's another one. Oh, this one uses heat sinks. Am I safe here for a minute? No power or anything? Nope. I might have some heat sinks back at the base, but man, motors. Alright, let's get out of here. This place is just too dangerous. I don't ever end up building. Excuse me. What I was saying is I don't ever end up building out here or anything because, you know, the flora and fauna are so dangerous. It's like you can get totally just waylaid around here. Yeah, there's some hogs. They don't even sound like the big bad ones. Oh, it is. Well, it's the rock kicker. It ain't the boss level rock kicker. Oh fuck, he hurt me though. All right, we're gonna take me a breathing treatment. Keep on running. Oh, he's still kicking rocks. I saw one whiz past me. Alright, where are we at? Radiation. Hmm. Okay, we're just outside the swamp now. Northern Forest Outpost. Alright, well, let's go to the geothermal plant and we'll catch up. We'll catch a ride to the exchange. Yeah. So I figured I must have found this one already. Yeah. Uh-oh. Look at here. What's this? Oh, it's in the middle of that poison cloud. Well, for right now, that makes it about the safest place on Earth. 15 megawatts. Damn it. Alright, let's get back away from the poison. Oh, great. It's one of them fat boys, too. Oh. Where you at? Where you at, shuffleboard? Oh! 5. Man. Them things, they're nowhere near as dangerous as the radioactive ones, but they ain't no joke. They ain't no joke, bud. That's for sure. Alright, let's build a little bit of foundation here. Throw down a workbench. Phew. Sorry. Oof. We gotta turn all this meat into usable protein so I can make a power source to open that door. We'll make oh, look at that. I can make some biomass with leaves too. I don't know. That one leaf, I must have picked up some leaves while I was grabbing that mycelia in the swamp there. We're gonna make one stack. Okay. Man, all that time to find one. Oh, hell no. Think I'm searching a cave in the swamp? Pfft, at night? Hell no. Oh, kicking rocks at me. Oh, one of them rock kickers, man. This place is rife with them dangerous bastards. Alright, we need to get to... Yeah. Yep, that one there. Fuel depot. Okay, yep. Yeah, that should get us well on our way. Turbo fuel depot. Yep, that's what we need to head toward. Yeah, we want to head we're going to be taking that runway there to get out to the Rocky Desert, and then from there head towards Blue Crater. What's that? Normal? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, is it up there? Let's get back up there. I think I can just drift across that poison because I think it's on that opposite slope there. Yeah, there it is. Cool. We're heading for Blue Crater. Oh yeah, purple slug right there. Yeah. Well, continue on. We're heading to Blue Crater. It's not that Blue Crater is notorious for having a lot of recipes in it or anything. It's just that I haven't actually been out there much, so you know. Oh, jeez. So I know that there's a good number of them that haven't been opened yet. You know, at this point in the game, man, I've opened up quite a bit of the map. Yeah, we're here. Oh. Yeah, I got that one. Oh, I'll have to take out my rifle stick. Sam ore. Wow. That does not look like a typical Sam ore deposit. They usually are like black and reflect light. Like almost like obsidian or something. Yeah, they're gonna be wherever they are. They're coming up here in a sec. I got a beat there too. Oh, come on, man! You guys are getting on my nerves. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, there's hatchers galore out here. Yeah, I see it. You gotta be real careful around here because I believe that is a end of the map fall there. Yes, sir. Alright, let's get the MAM out. Huh. Motor and electromagnetic. Yeah, it produces a shit ton of them, that's for sure. Okay, well, we'll take that. Oh, geez. Alright. Bastard. Yeah, fucking stingers. 15 megawatts. Alright, now let's take care of this thing over here. Fucker. That hurt. I'm gonna have to take some life-giving energy after that, but that was funny as hell. Alright. So he needs motors and 15 megawatts. Alright, well, that's pretty silly. I mean, you only need 15 megawatts. I'm starting to wonder why you don't have that much saved in a battery in the door. I mean, my God, man. Alright, well, we got that one now. Oh, getting another beep beep, though, coming from that side. Those will be number 4. Yeah, right up here. Nice. Oh, boy. Yeah, right. Let's get to thinning the herd. 42 megawatts. Boy. Stupid. Get you in there. You in there. Okay. All Alright, so that's number 4. Alright, one more and we'll start heading back. Boy, this has been a very disappointing stream. I was hoping to... I mean, I don't know. In some ways it was pretty good. I mean, I got my first stinger, boss level stinger kill. That was pretty cool. But as far as actually getting anything done towards the agenda, man. I mean, I guess I made progress in that I discovered that I had selected a bad spot for the supercomputer factory. Up, huh? What's up there? Yeah, pain in the butt. I remember this one, and it's got some weird material requirement too, I think. Oh no, that's not too bad. All right. Well, I made do with what we had. So let's see here. Honestly, the fastest way back is probably to cut through the swamp, as much as I hate it. Yeah, it's going to have to be that way, because otherwise it'd take me too long. Radiation. Oh, it's just a chunk of radiation up there, or um, uranium. Whoa, look at that. I mean, is it me, or does this look important somehow? Oh, well, you look at that. Big old chunk of SAM ore. Man. Huh. Like right now it's just behind an explodable wall, but I assume when 1.0 comes out, they're going to do something interesting. Oh shit. Normal ore. Oh man, he fucking kicked that rock and hit me hard. Oh, well, one of the very few times that autosave actually helped me get out of a dangerous situation instead of dropping me in the middle of one. Yep, there's the swamp there. Alright, we'll just find us a safe place to take stock of what we're doing, and then we'll get moving there. Oh shit. Man, there's just a dozen of them suckers in there. strange little outcropping, man. I mean, you'd think it looked safe. Then I get over here and it's covered with chicken legs and stingers. Alright, what we got here? Where is it? It's that way? Yeah. Okay, I'm basically heading straight for it. Should have gotten a little bit more momentum. But I am starting to see the blue lights of the normal limestone. What'd you do? You're supposed to be doing the slide jump, man. There you go. Oh. Whew. Okay. Let's get in here. We're safe. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a mam in here, just so it looks a little more like you know, a headquarters of sorts. Yeah. Oh. Garbage. Just garbage. Okay. I don't know. That might be the location we were looking for a battery factory. If we can get one set up there. Oh, look at that. I left the scaffolding around there. Yeah, I think if we build a pretty decent um, computer fact or battery factory over there, then it makes it much easier for us to put down a because I could put like two of these in there, and then have the aluminum brought in, which is part of that whole you know thing. So I just have to build enough batteries just to jumpstart the thing, and then once it's jump started, you could have aluminum being brought in and the plastic being brought in, um, sulfur. I would have a truck bringing it in. Um, we'd have to find another fuel source for it, though. I don't think they can use sulfur, but I can probably find a fuel source for it over there, coal or something. And then I think I saw copper nearby, so we can get wire pretty easily over there. So it only need like 180 per minute to run two of them, and they'd be producing 60 batteries per minute. So you have them, supply uh, the two platforms that would be bringing them the materials, and then the rest of the batteries would be going into a another drone port, which would be the supplier for the uh, supercomputer factory. So, and then I could build that basically wherever I wanted, but I'm thinking right now I will probably do it on Golden Shores because the petroleum products are there. I could build a power infrastructure there, and I could build roads to other nodes. So some of the materials could be brought there by truck, others could be brought there by drone, um, and you get lots of space to build, and it's all close to the water. Um, I could have ingots and stuff like that made, elsewhere, and then just delivered there by truck. I think that would be a good way to do it. I had a supercomputer factory on the Golden Coast before. Nothing of this scale though. I think it made like zero point 0.5 per minute or something. It's just a little thing. But I'm trying to learn how to build bigger in this playthrough. This is all in preparation for the 1.0 release. I think I'll ultimately call this series the pre 1.0. But in the meantime, uh, that's the plan. So tomorrow we're going to begin doing the infrastructure for our battery plant, and this battery plant will produce enough batteries to facilitate the uh, supercomputer factory, which, funny enough, will be constructed on a completely different part of the map from where the battery plant's going to be. But I think it'll work out. And then the I'll have to give it some thought because honestly, a lot of it could be brought there by truck because there's so many fuel nodes in the Golden Shores that I've done that before too. You know, I had a turbo fuel power plant built there. It was the biggest one that I built. It produced like 30 gigawatts, as opposed to this one over here that does 12.5. It's like almost 3 times the size of that one. Had a better recipe for one. It had this blender recipe. This one right here, actually. Let's see, can I build it? Yeah, there's this one. This guy's a big one. Can't even squeeze him in. Here, we'll go over here so I can show it off. Because it was a really sweet recipe. And I think I was using like 6 of these blenders to do it. It uses, yeah, so each one, I think I had each one overclocked up to like 25%, so it was like 125%. So with 6 of them, it was actually producing as much as 8 of them. So it was the equivalent of 8. So they were producing 450 meg per minute. Let's see, 45 times 8. It must have been closer to 10 of them, and I had them overclocked because I know I had like, because I had to run 2 Mark II pipes just to get all of the fuel down. So I know I was making 1,200 at least. Now some of it didn't make it all the way out to the yard because I was also using some of the turbo fuel to fuel the truck that was bringing the sulfur. But there was only one truck. So yeah, but I think it was like probably 1,000. I think it was probably 1,000. So let's see, 1,000 divided by 4.5. Yeah, that's about right. 222. 222 times 150 is, yep, 33,300. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. That's a lot easier to do down there on the Golden Coast because you've got so many. I mean, there's like 2 pure and 2 normal deposits of crude oil. So there's a lot you can do there. And yeah, at the other end, like on the grassy field side, there's well, it's really like 3 nodes of Caterium that you could collect, in various means to bring over there, and have that all converted. And we could even like use like a sub factory to make the best recipes for quick wire, and then just have quick wire brought there rather than bringing the Caterium in, to minimize the logistics that are actually going into the I'll have to really give it some thought, because I mean we've got to have one. But it's all, this is always a problem I run into with Satisfactory, is that you reach a point where you're trying to build like the last few factories of the game, but you've basically, I mean, you're already really done with the game at this point, because there is no more phases. This phase is just for laughs. I mean, that's what it says. So the only thing left is to get the trophies and what have you. So if you care about that, you can try to get the trophies and what have you. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm building for the sake of practice. It's not really to achieve any end game result, because we're already at the end game, all said and done. All right. I'm just gonna take this so it stops fucking offering it to me. I mean, what a pain in the ass. Did I grab the blender off the black or the blueprint grid? Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean, look at here, man. We got 78. You know, but part of it is, like I said, I do want to build up and make you know, a series of really big factories that are building the elevator materials, and you know, then after it has completed the phase to do that, I'm just going to redirect all of the elevator materials into the sink, you know, and so that you can get just like huge numbers of tickets there at the end. And you know, I'll let it run every now and then in between running the stream that I plan on doing when 1.0 comes out, and you know, after we see the differences in what they've opened up with 1.0, maybe I'll do like a nostalgia stream of going back into this one and, you know, seeing what we can get with the awesome tickets and all that. But, you know, it won't be as fun because, you know, some of the nodes and stuff will have been moved. Like, we already know that they're doing away with a bunch of the nodes. Although, from what I heard, from what I understand anyway, the Dune Desert is getting a buff with 1.0. So there's actually going to be more materials up here, not less. Partly because it already had so much coal. There's already so much coal up here, so then just like, you know, adding like three new nodes of coal like they're doing in most other areas is not really doing much for it. So they added some quartz nodes. They actually moved the quartz nodes from the northern forest. Like, there's, I guess, 3 of them in there, and so they're moving 2 of them up here, which is crazy because this area's already got 2. So you're going to add 4 here and then reduce northern forest to like 2 or 3. It's, I don't know why they did that, but I mean, it's balance, I guess. I really don't like building in the northern forest. I know that's like a lot of people's favorite place to build, but I hate the terrain there. It's beautiful. I love flying through there, but it's just, you got to build so high in the air, you know? I mean, you know, the Dune Desert, it's so flat, you can actually build on the ground, you know? And that's like, there's not many places you can do that. But yeah, I mean, like, under here, this is where my beginning camp was. Like, it was just right here. The only difference was that all these foundations were fix-it foundations instead of this the steel ones. Yeah. So my beginning was right down here, and then I just sort of, you know, decided to build up off of it. Yeah. See, this happened on all of them. I could explain why, but let's just call it a lesson learned. Basically, what happened is, hold on, I had a temporary factory running in here, and all of these machines were feeding it, right? So you can tell all these little remaining pieces of it. Every now and again, you'll find something just stuck to the floor down here. And so what I did is, as I was building that factory, I was just like marking where different resources were going to be coming up. So like I went over here and said, okay, this one is doing limestone. So I put that thing down, thinking I would be able to feed it, just like connect it straight to the front of this thing. But I forgot about the important reality is, if you've watched any number of my streams in the past, you've seen me mention it before. But when you put foundations down like this underneath to cover up the nodes, the miners, they do not snap to the foundation, right? Like most machines, they all snap to, see how it snaps? It snaps to the foundation. Miners don't. They snap to the node. So then when you're snapping things to other things connected to the foundation, like in the case of the this factory above it, they don't line up. Like it looks like it lines up, but then when you're trying to bring it in, you don't. It doesn't line up because the miners are not on the same grid space as the world grid. They're not on any grid space. So the world grid is what we build on, but the world does not exist on the world grid. The world is not on any grid. It's got its rises and falls and hills and glades and mountains, but so that's what happened. So then, like you can see, where I intended on bringing that just straight down to feed right into the mouth of that thing, but it wouldn't snap, and you can kind of tell here how weirdly the belt is shaped, because it's not snapped to the foundation; it's snapped to the node. So it sees itself as 1 point lower than this, even though sticking a foundation under it sort of made it look like it's snapped to the foundation. But yeah, it's not. It's snapped to that node underneath, and that's what's causing the difficulty getting it to snap. And they all did that, every single one of them. The only ones that looked a little less obvious are like the coal miners, because uh, by the time their material made it all the way down here, uh, the conveyor belts were already attached to things that were snapped to the foundation. So then like after a few feet. In fact, that's why you see it. I did this right. It snapped over there. So from its mouth to here, it's not it's following a grid that is not consistent with everything else. But then once it hits this stand, from there it's connected to the world grid, and so it'll snap to anything else that is on the same grid. And that's why like all of these are lined up perfectly. But all the ones that were that I built, the reason I built the structure here was all these nodes that were right here. But all right, anyway, let's go see what that last recipe looks like. I think I have another hard drive, but that's gonna I'll put it in, but I'm not gonna wait around another 10 minutes for it. I haven't run through the factory in a while. Yep, we'll wait for this one. Huh. While I wait, we'll process a few things. I got another. Yep, I brought back lots of mycelia. And this stuff too, I always bring back a little bit. God damn it. Oh, 6 inventory slots. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, well. I hope they have an upgraded version of this in 1.0. You know, like the biggest problem with this is, like, if you're working on a factory that you haven't run power to, you can't levitate. You get a certain distance away and it just doesn't work anymore. So you watch, I'll just fall. Oh well. Should sound cool. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. It's been a lot of fun. Sorry I didn't get the agenda accomplished. But I guess in a way, I figured out that the agenda was unaccomplishable in that instance. You know, namely because I just made a bad call about where to put the supercomputer factory. And now I'm feeling like it needs even more infrastructure in place before I can build it. You know, which that again, that tends to happen in the early stages. I think that the game designers have realized that, because Coffee Stain has said they're going to make supercomputers less resource intensive to build, and also you're not going to need them for programmable splitters. Now they haven't said what materials you'll need, so I don't know if it will be the AI limiter, maybe a regular computer. I don't know, but yeah, they are changing both the recipe for supercomputers and computers. You're not going to need screws or plastic for computers or supercomputers, and yeah, they're going to be less resource intensive overall, which is going to make them a lot easier to build. But part of that is, you know, many of the phases are being rebalanced. From what it looks like my sort of overview, what it looks like is the early game is being shortened, and the mid game, like where you get coal, is coal and steel basically, it's being lengthened. It's so you're going to be building a lot more coal plants than you do currently, and the same is true for the when you get into petroleum, which is what phase 3. So phase 2 and phase 3 are both getting longer, and phase 4, which is the phase we're in now, is not the last phase. I think I don't know that they've confirmed it, but they've kind of hinted that there's going to be a phase 5 and also a phase 6. So yeah, and all new technologies that's going to come out in those phases, including teleportation. Now, teleportation has been confirmed. We know for a fact that it's in the game, but what we do not know is if it is only going to be matter teleportation or individual teleportation. Like, are you going to be able to use it for fast travel, or is it just going to be the most power intensive logistics format in the entire game? Because, you know, I mean, it would be cool, right? Instead of a conveyor belt, you just have a teleporter. You jam them screws in a teleporter, and then it goes and feeds a computer machine, you know, 15 kilometers away. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it seems ridiculous to me that they wouldn't include personal teleportation, and we know that that technology is going to have something to do with the SAM ore, which Coffee Stain confirmed last Friday is no longer going to tie in specifically with the story. Like they had told us before that the Mercer spheres, the Sommer sloops, and the Sam ore were going to somehow be related to the storyline, and it appears that they've gone back on that somewhat, and we don't know the extent of how they've gone back on it. We don't know what that means. So stay tuned. I'll be watching those videos and filling you in as time goes on. And we look forward to linking up again Monday. I'm not working. I'm off work. So probably going to be streaming quite a bit. We'll see, though. No promises. All right, folks. Have yourself a good night.